Hey guys. Hey David, look at this. Here it says Abe Lincoln. He's getting real mad at like South Carolina. They're threatening to secede.
That's odd. You never see that in America.
You hear that?
No, not really. Not really.
Look over here, Henry. It's right there.
Oh. I'm just gonna make a prediction here. Might have a war going on here.
I don't know. How's that whittling going, David?
I mean, I'm trying to make something. It's not coming along yet, but it'll come. You just give me a couple days.
Oh, my needles. Guys, the South just succeeded. There's gonna be a civil war. We need soldiers. Come on.
What? Go! Set up!
Go!
Wait for me!
At the recruiting office.
Is this where I signed up for the Union Army?
Yep, right here. Sign your name and where you live.
Is that it?
Here is your standard rifle. Your uniform will come in shortly. We are awaiting the uniforms.
Thank you.
Is this where I sign up for the Union Army?
Yep, right here. Add your name and where you're from in the United States. Well, thank you.
No.
Here is your standard issued pistol. You'll get your uniform shortly.
Alright.
Union Army sign up?
Yep, right here, sir. Add your name and where you're from. Thank you, sir. Here's your standard issue rifle.
Dear Mom, the war. Where do I start? This war isn't what I expected. It isn't what anyone expected. The Confederates are much more fierce than we ever would have thought. We all jumped at the opportunity to join the war and gain power over the South. This has proven to be a much harder task than we originally anticipated. This war will be a hard, long fight to the finish. I know that we have a lot more men than the Confederacy, but anymore, I don't know if that's going to be enough. We're dying out here. More and more each day. This is to be expected coming into a war, but not like this. Not with these numbers. It just doesn't make sense, Mom. We're out here following commands and outnumbering the rebels, but they are still a close match. We win a majority of the battles, but that's not before they get a lot of us in the process. This has been tough, and it will probably continue to be that way. I just hope that we can push through till the end. I hope that we can achieve victory, but we have lost a few recently, one of which you've probably heard of, the Battle of Bull Run. This battle was supposed to be a very easy win. There were even northern politicians just sitting watching, like it was a baseball game or something. When we got there, it was so unorganized. We could barely tell our left foot from our right foot. We were putting up a good fight, but the Southerners must have done better. Before long, there were Union generals running for the hills. We were losing, and we were losing badly. Us soldiers, holding the line, weren't sure what to do with our generals backing down and the Confederates standing like a stone wall. We had no choice but to retreat. We had to save ourselves. We couldn't come up with a plan to victory. That's what the generals were for, but they left us high and dry. We followed. We ran like a dog that pooped on the rug. We were out of there. Yes, Mom, I made it out okay, and so did David and Henry. But I think we were all a little shaken by that. I hope we don't get humbled like that again anytime soon. Your son, Zach.
Almost 2 years had passed after the Battle of Bull Run. A group of Union and Confederate soldiers met each other outside Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The sound of the fighting attracted other soldiers, and the battle began to grow. casualties of this battle were 10 times greater than the casualties of Bull Run. Temperatures during the battle soared to mid-80s during the midday. The Confederates gained ground rapidly at first, managed to push the Union through the town of Gettysburg. The Union had lost ground until they formed a 3-mile hook-like line along Cemetery Hill, Cemetery Ridge, and the base of Little Round Top. When they formed the line, the Union was able to hold their position and not lose as much ground. Much of the fighting during the second day took place here. The heaviest fighting being around Little Round Top, Culp's Hill, and Cemetery Hill.
Can't let them get past us, man. Hold them. Keep it up. We got it! Fire! I got you.
On the last day, after a barrage of ineffective artillery, the Confederacy made a mistake that cost them. A charge was ordered and led by General Pickett, called Pickett's Charge. Roughly 12,500 Confederates marched across an open field in high temperatures and humidity to attack the center of the Union forces. The losses for the Confederates were great, and the Union went on to win the battle.
Charge, man!
On April 9th, 1865, Lee finally realized that he was fighting a losing battle and did what was best for his men and his country. In the town of Appomattox Courthouse, Virginia, Robert E. Lee surrendered to Ulysses S. Grant, thus ending the
Greetings, General Grant.
Greetings, General Lee.
I am willing to relinquish all military strength and to rejoin the United States of America.
Alright. Anything else?
My troops need to be able to keep their horses, and also my troops are starving. Is there anything you can do to help them?
I can order 25,000 rations for your soldiers and the starving troops that you got in here.
Sounds good, General.
General Lee?
It's been a pleasure.
Well, General, that's probably about it. So long.